Hi everyone, thank you so much for visiting my channel today. Today I'm going to share my mud chocolate cake recipe. This recipe is so moist and dark and it has a deep chocolate flavor, so I call it mud chocolate. So if you ever want to make a chocolate cake, try this recipe. It really goes well with the buttercream. First, prepare 2 eggs in a bowl. I usually use a bigger size bowl, but today I'm going to just use this regular size bowl. And crack 2 eggs into the bowl and add sugar. All the measurements are in the description box below, so you can check it later as well. One of the important part of this recipe is incorporating the sugar and the eggs together, so mix fully before adding the dry ingredients. I like to measure all the dry ingredients and put it into the same bowl. So I prepare cocoa powder, flour, baking powder, and salt together. And make sure to use a mesh strainer or a sifter to sift all your dry ingredients to remove all the lumps. Use the whisk to wet the dry ingredients, but there's not much liquid inside, so it'll be hard to mix all of them together. So now at this point, we're gonna add some olive oil. Add the whole olive oil and loosen up the batter. And by using the same whisk, mix the batter. And it's gonna be still tough to mix it, so at this point we're going to add the milk and vanilla extract. I already poured the vanilla extract into the milk, so it was combined together. It's easier when you prepare the same wet ingredients and dry ingredients together. And the final ingredient is instant coffee with water. If you want to do decaffeine, you can also pour more milk instead of coffee, but don't add ground coffee bean directly to the recipe. If you want to use a drip coffee, you can make drip coffee and add instead of instant coffee and water, but it's a small amount of instant coffee and the flavor tastes a little different with regular coffee, so I prefer to use a little bit of instant coffee with water. I use this measuring cup to pour the batter into the baking cups. For the baking pan, I use this baking tin from Wilton. It holds 24 cupcakes in one pan. That's why I've been using this pan, because I was using for my orders. But they also have half size, which holds dozen cupcakes. So if you want to find these baking pans, I can put the link in my description box. Bake it for 17 minutes to 20 minutes in 350 Fahrenheit. After 18 minutes, my cupcake is fully baked, and I usually put it right away to the cooling rack, but it's a little hot to do it, so cool it down for about 10 minutes and move it into the cooling rack. Wait until it's fully cooled down to the room temperature until you add some buttercream decorations, because the buttercream is very sensitive with the temperature. Thank you so much for watching my tutorial. If you want to learn how to make these Christmas cupcakes, please check out my previous video. And Merry Christmas!